Yo, yo, yo. What up, people? Damn, Karen got the nice crib.
Ooh.
Silver Home's been paying you good. Hey, yo, we're just out here manifesting stuff, bro. Like,
Yeah.
we're just out here manifesting. So, remember yesterday, what did I say? I said, it's Wednesday. We need a contract by the end of the week and an appointment set up for Saturday. Do you remember me
That's
saying
true.
that?
That's true.
And
Yeah.
what happened today?
I don't know. Do you want to give out the good news? Do I want
A
to give out the good
contract
news?
and an appointment for Saturday. Like we're just out here freaking manifesting shit, dog. I
Shoot.
freaking love it. You guys are great. What do we got today?
I'll go first. I sent you a. So I'm testing this out. I added you on RV Simply. So let me know if you can find the lead.
You added me, bro.
Yeah, like the app button. See if you got any notifications like on. I think it's under communication or something.
At me next time, bro.
I did.
No, I'm playing.
Oh,
All
I think
right.
it's on the internal inbox. That's where it is.
Yeah, I got it. Okay.
So the only reason why I'm bringing this up to you is because there's a buildable lot as well.
Mm-hmm.
So this is potentially, potentially there's something there. Not sure.
Okay, so the buildable lot isn't separated right now.
No, it's all together.
How does he know that it's buildable?
That's just what he told me. I asked him more information about it, and he kind of just says he just knows it's buildable.
Okay. Let's call him.
What's that? A little bit. Oh, no, we don't have that.
Hello.
Hello, it's Larry. Sorry about that.
No worries. Lawrence or Larry?
Yeah,
Oh, got it.
Larry.
Okay. My name is Mike. How you doing, man?
Hanging in there. How about you?
Amazing, man.
Good.
You spoke with Felipe on my team about this property over in Warwick with the buildable lot.
Yeah.
I'm the buildable lot guy in our business, so I figured I'd give you.
Okay,
I
cool.
figured I'd give you a call.
All right, good deal.
Could you tell me like what was going on over there?
Oh, I'm just selling it, man. That's all.
Okay. So he was telling me something about it that was it a rental for you or?
No, I have a house with an extra lot. That's all.
Oh, so this is your personal house, but the lot
It
next
is,
to it
yeah.
is buildable.
Correct.
Okay, that makes a ton of sense. And this property that you live in is like fully renovated already.
No, not fully renovated. It still needs a little bit of work.
Okay.
It needs a new roof and it needs some paint, some touch up.
Okay.
But you won't need cabinets, you won't need countertops, nothing.
Okay, got it. Okay, cool. When were you hoping to sell it by?
Um, I'm open. I'm in no rush.
Okay, so you already have your move in place and everything that where you go.
Yeah. Mhm. But
All right, man.
that's flexible, so you know.
Okay. All right, man. Well, what were you hoping as far as a number that we could land at if we ended up taking care of the buildable lot too?
280 firm.
Okay, so you're firm on 280.
I am firm. Yeah. I told them that when they texted me and called me.
Okay. Well, no, I mean, I see where you're getting 280 from. I think that's like on the market with a realtor, probably where you'd land, right? Especially because
No.
not much work needs to be
No.
done. Well, where do you?
No, I mean, if I put 10 into it, I can flip it for 340, 350.
Okay, so let's call it 340. After you sell it, you end up with 312 minus the 10,000. Yeah, I mean, you're around there, like the 300
Yeah,
area.
You guys got a little to put in your pocket too.
Yeah. I'm thinking your best bet definitely is the realtor, but here's the thing, man. If let's just say you did that and you put the $10,000 worth of work into it, you sold it at 340, you would be selling it. You would honestly be selling yourself short because you got a buildable lot over there. You see what I mean?
Well, so what do you think I should do?
So have you looked into subdividing the lot and the lot that the house is on right now?
Actually, yeah, I'm kind of thinking that.
Yeah, I think not even I think I know that's how you would end up getting more money because you have this property that would sell essentially in a heartbeat on the retail market because it doesn't really need much work and it's in a good area. Plus, you have a buildable lot that you could sell to an investor like ourselves. So I'm just looking at the situation for you. How do you get the most amount of money? Obviously, selling your house and getting the most amount of money is probably important to you. I would assume.
All right, that's probably what I'll do then. All right, my friend. Well, thanks for reaching out.
For sure. Have you thought about like have you tried getting it surveyed or anything like that?
No, I haven't done that yet. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm probably just gonna list it.
Okay, so you're not looking to subdivide it at all.
No, I don't think I will. I think I'm just gonna list it for 320, 330 and call it a day.
Yeah, I mean, I see you getting that all day. I think that's the route to go.
All right.
But I'll be honest, man, it's really not that difficult to subdivide it. It's just a couple things that you got to go do with the town, and you could end up with like an extra 40 grand or something. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. I mean, if you don't care about doing all that and you don't care about 40 grand, it doesn't matter.
Well, I don't want to ruin the house by selling the lot. You know what I mean?
Got it. So you think that
the lot is adjacent, so it's kind of the yard. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. So how do you know that it's buildable?
Well, I pay separate sewer, separate taxes, all that fun stuff.
Oh, wait, so it's already separated.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So you have no interest in selling the other lot separate?
I hadn't really thought much about it. What kind of number would you think?
I have no idea. We'd still have to underwrite it. I was just past these notes because of the single family house that was on there, and there was some sort of buildable lot. I don't even know. But with that being said,
it's about 6.
Is it
already cleared too?
Are they two different addresses?
Yeah, 2 different streets even.
Oh, got it. Okay. Well, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
the single family house, I think your best bet definitely is selling with a realtor. But then the buildable lot, what you could do is you could sell the single family house that you have right now, and then whoever buys it. Like, it is what it is. You still own the vacant lot, and then you just sell the vacant lot. That way, it doesn't like affect the resale price or anything like that. But it sounds like that's kind of down the road for you.
Yeah. Well, I'm probably just going to talk to a realtor and see what direction he thinks I should go to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
It's cleared. It's 6,600 square feet. It's separate sewer, and the sewer is already paid, which is kind of a big deal over in that area. It's about $20,000 for the sewer.
Yeah.
So, and that's paid. And pretty much somebody could come in, throw down a foundation, and put up a shotgun ranch, and be done with it. But I'll just look at both ends of it, both angles, go from there.
Okay.
I'm surprised you guys wouldn't offer me $280 for the both of them then.
I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just looking at what is your best case scenario. But maybe I'm wrong. Like the money doesn't really matter to you.
No, I want to sell it, but I definitely want that number because that's what I need to buy another house, man. If I get less than that, I can't. What am I gonna do? I won't be able to get into anything else.
No, I hear you. For sure.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, the idea of an investor appealed to me because I could just give you guys the keys, walk out with the money, and be done with it. And listen with a realtor, I got to make appointments. I got to let people in all the time. I just wanted to avoid that. But on the same token, if it's going to cost me, $40,000-$50,000, nah, I'll just tolerate it. I suppose.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm just looking at your best case scenario as far as like a money standpoint, but it sounds like maybe convenience might be better off for you.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, take care.
All right. Well, why don't we do this? Why don't I have Felipe on my team reach back out in probably like a few days or something, and we can come up with a game plan. Now that I have an idea of like, hey, it would be easier in your world to just sell the both of them together.
Yeah. Did he think I was selling them separately?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was. That's why I was calling, because he didn't really give me too much information about it. He was just saying, hey, there was a buildable lot with the single family on it. So I thought that it was they were all together. That's why I was giving you a call.
It's a house on a lot and a lot with no house. All together for $280.
Okay. All right, that makes a little bit more sense. Well, why don't we reach back out to you in a few days here, and we'll see what we come up with.
All right, man. I think that's a very good number for you guys. It'd be crazy not to take it. But all right, take care.
All right, brother. Talk soon.
All right, bye.
Okay, so they're already separated,
Mm-hmm.
buildable, and he wants $280 for it. Retail is probably $300 for that. For the single family, right? Is that what you came up with it with an ARV?
Around there, yeah. It's definitely not 340 at all.
Yeah, so
Probably even lower, to be honest. There wasn't too many comps.
I could tell you would probably have to buy the lot somewhere around $40,000. So I mean that means, think about it. If we're gonna buy the lot at $40,000, that means at 280 we would have to buy that house at 240 and still make money. Which, I mean, if it's a wash, let's look at it. Yeah, it's not really worth it. Here's what I'm gonna do. I have some buyers down there. I'm gonna shoot it to some buyers. When it comes to these vacant lots and new builds, I just send it out to people that deal with that, because for me, my numbers as far as like new construction and everything isn't the best, to be honest. So whenever I have these types of conversations, I just send them out to the developer themselves and just say, hey, do you think this number would be fair? Or where would you have to be at? That way we get some feedback. So what I'll do is I'll shoot this out to a couple of people down there, see what they think. But it's actually fairly close, bro. It's not that bad. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll get some buyer feedback.
Cool.
Any thoughts on that call, or?
Not really. I mean, I think you did a good job keeping him on the phone, because you could tell he was trying to get out. Every time you said bye, you brought up something else. I like that a lot. And you did push away for a while too, kind of like telling him this best route, realtor and yada yada yada. I'm looking out to see how much money you can get, the most amount of money you can get. So you did the push away for a little bit as well. Yeah,
what I'm thinking, we need to figure out why he wants to sell it. That's what I was trying to get at before he started running me off the phone.
Yeah, he told me he's moving. Like, I don't know if he even said it in this call. Wasn't paying attention on that part if he said that.
Yeah,
But
I didn't even get a chance to ask him why he
yeah,
was selling it.
yeah,
But
he's moving out of state.
Oh, he's moving out of state.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Yeah, man. I'm gonna shoot it out to some people and see if it's a deal.
Cool.
Karen, what you got?
I don't really have much leads today. Most of my follow up calls were like not yet ready.
What do you need help with today? Any questions or anything like that? Like, what's one thing maybe in your calls or something that you're like having a tough time overcoming? Or any questions in regards to something like that?
As of right now, like today, I didn't really get a lot of like good conversation. Most of them were disqualified. Some of them are still thinking about selling in the future. But I think I already mentioned that for our last live. I think the biggest objection I have encountered so far was like most of them were like thinking about having us go to the appointment and before even talking about the house. But other than that, I think I'm good. Mm, yeah, I think uh the live that we were having for the past days, like having time as the a good negotiator really did help a lot. Like whenever I talk to sellers, I know that yeah, for this kind of seller, he would probably ready, but um, time is something that has to take part in the process. So
Mm-hmm.
that did help a lot on my calls now. Now I know that okay, so this is not something I could push forward yet. This guy needs some time to do such things and all that. And yeah,
Got it. So I don't want to give you the wrong idea with that, right? Like, there are some sellers that you just have to wait. Like, you just gotta let the time pass.
yeah,
However, it's a bad rabbit hole to get down if you start having that mindset, because then all of a sudden a lot of the leads you start thinking about that too. That could be opportunities. You see what I mean?
mhm, yeah,
So here's what you do. You keep that in the back of your mind, but you always remember to treat every single lead like it's a smoking hot deal right now,
okay,
right? So like literally treat every single lead like it is the lead that you're going to convert today. And that's how hungry that you have to be. And that's if you go about your calls like that, your conversion is going to go up. All of a sudden, like I even do it. There was probably things on that call that I could have said that got the ball forward going even more, you know?
yeah,
So there's always things to learn. But if you treat every single lead like you can convert them today, your conversion is going to go up and you're going to push the ball forward a little bit more on each one of these leads.
mm,
But keeping in mind, like, hey, sometimes like a guy like that, I would never think, oh yeah, we just got to wait for time, right? Like
right,
that's a hot lead. We got to figure that out. We got to get on that quick. Like we should call that guy back in a day and figure out our numbers. That's really what we have to do.
yeah,
Like the thing on that call is I did a poor job of understanding the numbers to begin with,
hmm,
right? So now we got to go back to the marketplace and see where the numbers would be and then go back in the call and start negotiating. But that is a hot lead. Like that's a lead that can be converted today. So if you start thinking about every single lead like this, you'll get a higher conversion rate. Felipe,
Right.
what are your thoughts on that?
Time is definitely a great negotiator, but it can also be used as a crutch if you see everyone as time will solve the issue, but it's your job to solve the issue. At the end of the day, yes, we can't solve everyone's issue right now, but maybe in a month we can. But you just have to learn how to differentiate what can I solve today and what can I solve tomorrow. And I feel like you figure that out throughout repetitions, and once you get more confident in your knowledge of real estate and what we can offer and what avenues of approaches that we can take, it'll help you understand if I can help this person today or tomorrow. So I think it's just a knowledge thing. You have to learn more about not even sales, but like just what we can provide right now.
Yeah.
Put it this way, Karen, there's always the best next steps in a sales call, no matter what it is. Like there is always the best next steps in every situation.
Yeah.
But it's your duty to figure out the next best steps. Not only figure out the next best steps, but convert the seller to take those next best steps.
Yeah.
That's essentially your job. And if you just keep doing that and you know every single lead, you're able to push them to the next best steps, right? And you do that consistently, every single call, every single call, every single call, your conversion rate is going to go through the roof.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by treating every single lead like it's a smoking hot lead that can get converted today. Treat every lead like you know that you got to get them to the next best steps. That's essentially what mindset that you have to have. But sometimes it's just like, I guess what the time thing is it's like not beating yourself up. Like, dang, why didn't I convert that seller? Oh, because like he's not ready. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
More like,
there is that case.
yeah. I think it's more like um time has also something to do about their motivation. As of right now, it's not something that they're in need to do, or not really push to do it,
Mm-hmm.
or like as of right now there's not much pain in their situation. So I think that's also something that I thought about. Like time has is something to do with their pain, their motivation as well. And most of the sellers that I talked to like today are not really like that much motivated. So that's probably what I was uh talking about. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Love it. Felipe, can you talk about the contract that we got today? Like how that lead got circulated?
Yep. So this contract, this lead I should say, was pushed up to me by lead manager Alex. I'm not sure how long we've been following up with this person. I think it was pretty quick. I gotta find her file. But what happened was I called her yesterday because I saw in the notes that she was pretty hot and ready to go. Didn't pick up, so I called her the next day. You know, you can't keep waiting to like nowadays. You got to keep calling until you get an answer out of them. Picks up the phone. You know, I go through my sales funnel. I figure out her situation. I figure out what's her best motives. She tells me she needs 260, and I already know 260 won't work for us. It was already on the market too. It didn't sell, so you know I was trying to figure out what was going on. Why isn't this thing selling? And then I start kind of getting her absolute number. I'm telling her like what would be your number if we bought it today? You know, what would be your number if there's no commissions and no realtors? You know, just figuring out. She's slowly going down more and more, and I'm working it back. Like if you sold it right now with a realtor, you would walk away with this amount. And would you entertain anything around that area? She said possibly. And I slowly get her down to 260 to 230. But so far I was still a little lost in where we were at in numbers because I had no idea what was going on inside the property. I don't know if it was a complete rehab or just a quick little update in the kitchen and bathroom and we're done. So what do? I put on hold. I instantly called Mike to see if he can go out there today because we gotta move quick. We gotta move quick because there's everyone behind us. There's a line behind us. So I tell him, hey, I got this lead. She's ready to sell today, but I just don't know a number. I'm not confident in a number until I have an idea what's the situation inside the house. And obviously Mike's like, put me on that appointment. Let's go today. Let's go right now. I set it up. Mike goes out there, finds out how much we need to get to. Unfortunately, she owes too much money for our ideal purchase price. So what we do is we tell her we can't buy the house here, but we have a bunch of buyers, right? And maybe one of them is willing to pay your price. So what we do, we'll shop it out and see if anyone bites, which we call as an option contract. And that is where we left off. We got her signature, and now we're just looking around to see if anyone's looking to pay her price.
Mm-hmm. Good job, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm looking right now. The lead was generated literally 3 days ago.
Yeah, it was quick because I didn't see her in the system at all. So.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So the lead was generated 3 days ago. The next day, it was then kicked up to acquisitions. Actually, no, the same day. The same day it was kicked up to acquisitions, and then it just ended up in a follow-up. But do you see why it's so important to, especially on those new acquisition leads, to keep calling them back?
Yep.
Let's not stop until they get on the phone.
Exactly.
And if it's like pulling teeth and you go maybe a week or two without being able to get in touch with them, you push it back down to lead manager and you tell her to set a phone call appointment, like a legit appointment for a specific time.
Yep.
But good job, bro. That's another one.
Another one. I want to call the seller I called this morning. Let me see.
Oh, dog.
Let me see if my audio is working. Let me know if you guys can hear just this music playing real quick.
If you want to be healthier, then you...
Did you hear that? It's an ad.
I want to be healthier.
Gotta get kachab.
Okay. All right. So audio is working. Let's give this guy a call. All right. You hear it ring?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, you've reached Lionel at 508-726-3353.
All right.
Oh, this is the guy that you had an offer with today?
Yeah. He's been kind of MIA since this morning. And I don't want to seem desperate, so I'm not going to keep calling him all the time.
Give him one last double dial.
All right.
you've reached.
So there's two things that you could say to try to get him on the phone. Do you know, like maybe through a text or a voicemail? Do you know those two things?
Yeah, we have the assume text, which is, hey, Mr. Seller, should I assume that you are not looking to sell your house anymore? Should I assume you're all set? That's one. And another one is, hey, Mr. Seller, I got great news. If you could call me back at any time, blah, 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 blah. And number three, I don't know number three.
No, I just said two.
Oh, I thought you said three. All right. So yeah, those
So
are the two right now.
if he doesn't answer tomorrow, then I would say that. Like call him in the morning. If he doesn't answer, just shoot him a text. And I would say the great news text.
Yep.
Because like last time that you talked to him, it wasn't the best news, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't his price, so it's not good news for him. Yeah, and the assume text, you for everyone watching, that's mostly used for people that are kind of ghosting you for too long. You know, you just feel like can't get a hold of them. What do I do? But I've been talking to this guy back and forth for a little bit, so it's not too he hasn't ghosted me yet. Probably won't though.
You know, I would say with this guy, should I assume that you're all set? That one works really good when you're in negotiations because then they're like crawling back to you, and that's what you want. Great news is like, all right, this guy's trying to get me to sign. He's hungry for the deal. We never want to be hungry. But I did an ovation agreement probably like 8 months ago with a guy we were following up with for legitimately probably like 6 months straight, to the point where he didn't answer like 20 straight calls. Finally, we hit him with, hey, bro, I'm going to assume that you're all set. And then he called me right back. I literally went on the appointment the next day and locked it up under an ovation agreement.
Bada boom.
So, Karen, as you're looking at all your leads and you're seeing, this is part of being an acquisition manager, right? Like you got to get creative. As you're seeing some of these leads that you're like, oh, wait, this is a hot lead. Like, no, we got to make sure we get in touch with this person. Or what the heck, we haven't gotten in touch with this person for like 20 calls by now. You got to think of something creative to get them on the phone. Leave a voice message that says, hey, call me back. Like, you know, something to make them call you back. Cool, people. Do you guys have anything else to go over?
That's about it.
Love it. Good job this week so far. We're crushing it. Got one contract already. Got an appointment set up for Saturday, like we said. We're just out here manifesting shit, dog. Cool. All right, people. If you guys are not subscribed to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. How the heck are you still watching the channel and not subscribing? That doesn't make any sense. So hit the subscribe button. Also hit the like button if you like what we're providing here. Last but not least, if you have any leads, go to silverhomies.com to submit your leads. Karen, Felipe, myself will call those leads and get them joints locked up.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
Peace.